Okay, good morning. Good morning. Touch portal was being a little weird there. So I had to figure that out. But yeah, good morning, everybody. Holy cow. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a good time this morning. I know it's Monday morning, but hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody's coming off of a wonderful weekend. Jalen, good morning. Jalen, how you doing, buddy? And as always, if you're lurking, thank you for lurking. Thank you for spending time with me. Jalen, how the heck are you this Friday morning? Friday morning? I literally just said it was Monday. I'm just gonna have a little bit more of that. Just gonna have a little bit of that there. Doing pretty good, partner? Hell yeah. That sounds good. I'm excited for that. I'm happy to hear that. I'm very happy to hear that. But yeah, it is Monday, and you know what? We've got some really exciting news already this week. How are you? I'm doing good. Part of the exciting news, and I'll talk about it a bunch, I'm sure. I got my Ludonarracon press pass this morning, which means, in so many words, I have press versions of all of the demos, which is great. Which it means that it's not as hard a time gate, as if you didn't have it. Which is also very exciting. It came with some full versions of some games, which is really cool. So it's a demo for every game that they're featuring, and then some of those are just the whole game. Some of them are just actually the game, which was exciting to find out. So looking at that though, looking at the email, I did confirm the embargo, because there's always an embargo. So I confirmed the embargo. So we're not going to be able to play any demos on stream until Friday. What this means though is that I will be playing a bunch on Friday, and then also probably playing a bunch on Monday, and then maybe even playing a bunch on Wednesday, depending on how many we get through, what we're feeling. You know, we don't have to stop when the event stops, you know, it's just the ability to feature and talk about these games. And, you know, I'm totally fine playing some games after the fact. Like, I don't mind that at all. Yeah, so instead of it being Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, okay. Yeah, instead of it being Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's only going to be Friday, which is annoying. I could have sworn that they had said it was going to start on the 3rd. Looking at it now, everything says the 4th. Where did I get the 3rd? I couldn't tell you. But you know, this is why you read. This is why you read everything. Even the email didn't mention the embargo. I had to go into the press portal and say, hey, here's this. So, but you know, now we know. That's how we know. We know, and we're good. Friday will definitely be demos. Monday will definitely be demos. And then maybe Wednesday. Probably Wednesday as well. In other news that I'm definitely going to talk about more, because it came up kind of surprisingly, kind of quickly. We're going to have a stream tonight. We're going to have an extra little stream tonight. Brian and Jalen and I are excited for the release of Arcane's new game, Redfall. And that is going to be available. That's available today, I believe. It's coming out. It is unlocking on Game Pass at 8 p.m. Brian and Jalen and I already have it all installed, all ready to go. So we're gonna have a little, and I double checked with them. We're gonna have a little Monday night stream as we play through the first two and a half ish hours of Redfall, just to be like, hey, let's share the experience of this. You know, why not? So that'll be happening tonight. It'll be me, it'll be Brian, it'll be Jalen. I'm not sure if Brian's gonna stream it on his channel. He might be. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. We've been really looking forward to Redfall for a little bit. It looks really fun. It looks like a great co-op game. And so you'll find out along with us if it's good or not, you know, how it's doing. But that was a fun little realization where it's like, oh yeah, it's gonna unlock it at 8 p.m. on Monday, and it was like, oh yeah, we've got the perfect time for it. And then it's like, well, what if, you know? So I'm excited for that. It's gonna be a good week. And then and then Guardian Games is starting tomorrow in Destiny. I know everybody doesn't play Destiny, but I'm excited for Guardian Games. It's a fun game mode. It's a good time. It's a fun event.
Honk, buck off.
Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody shoot vampires. More my favorite song from the Mario movie. Thank you, Brian. Brian, how you doing this morning? How are you? Have a little more tea here. Hopefully it's cooled a little. Man, where's my Mario Blade crossover? Where's that movie that nobody wanted except me now? What was that? What was the Blade TV show? How was that? Was that bad? Was that bad? I remember it being announced. And then I don't remember anything else. Brian, how the heck are you today? How you doing? I hope you're having a good Monday. I know you're work lurking, so if you can't reply, that's totally fine. I love you, buddy. I hope you're having a good morning. Hope you're having a good morning. Oh, other fun news. Other fun, exciting news. If you missed any of Mass Effect, it is going up now on YouTube. It should have been up a little bit ago. We had some technical difficulties, and I worked really hard to only lose a little bit of time. But I'm happy to also say that these are in a new format that I think are going to be a little bit more enjoyable. And they feature the new Poppy's Choice artwork done by the wonderful Josh. He did a little artwork for me now. So instead of Poppy's Picks, it is now Poppy's Choice, which I said to him accidentally. I meant to ask him, can you make me a Poppy's Picks little, like, you know, graphic? And I said Poppy's Choice, and I said, now that I've said it out loud, I really prefer Poppy's Choice. Now that I've said it, Poppy's Choice is better. So, yeah, go check that out. There was still the technical difficulty. I lost the first half of that stream due to some snafus. And I'm still frustrated about it. We're going to move on. We're moving on with our lives. you know, frustratingly enough. But I worked very hard to not have to not lose too much time from the technical issues from the YouTube. You might see old YouTube videos from the last few months pop up again. I'm gonna try to not flood the sub box with them. But I might forget to check the box, and if that happens, I'm sorry. Basically, I think we talked about this, a lot of the old YouTube videos are messed up in terms of audio. So I am taking them down and I'm re-uploading them in correct audio. And everything going forward should be fixed because I know about this problem now. So it is what it is. You know, I'm very frustrated about it. It is a very frustrating problem to have happen. And you know, I had to spend a good number of hours this last week and weekend working to get it resolved, but now it's resolved. So, you know, what can you do? What can you do? It's fixed now, so we're good there. All right, let's get booted back up with Brok the Investigator. We were in the middle, if people don't remember from Friday, we were in the middle of accusing a robot of crimes. We were in the middle of accusing a robot of murder. That it definitely committed. There's a lot of evidence. There's a lot of evidence that this robot committed this murder. A lot of weird details. And this robot is very sassily invested in proving that it didn't commit murder. And not like in a way of like, if someone said, hey Matt, you murdered someone, I would be like, no, I didn't. What are you talking about? What's your proof? What do you do? It's like, I challenge you to prove. It feels very much like an Ace Attorney villain, where you're like, I know you did the murder, and they're like, I challenge you to prove it. And you're like, you only do that if you're the person who committed the murder. You only react this way if you are the person who did the murder. So that's where we left things with Brok. Graff, meanwhile, had to complete a challenge for his drummer exam. Yeah, let's go over here. For his drummer exam challenge thing, which we saw could end in a multitude of ways. We managed to get the good ending. Well, the good ending as far as I know. The good ending as far as I can feel out. But he's not having a good time. He's not having a good time. The other endings we had kind of let me know things aren't good. Things aren't good right now with like being a drummer and all that. We knew that their society was kind of bad. You know what I mean? We knew that their society had issues, you know, because it's obvious, like classism and stuff. Oh, hey, it's the body. You should jump on a bunch. No, that'd be rude. Get out of here. Sage, good morning. Do these have... No, okay, that was weird. It felt like it had, what's it called? Like... noise canceling. Sage, good morning. How the heck are you this morning?
So, detective,
okay.
How long is this going?
So we needed to prove something. We were in the middle of the investigation.
All right.
let's continue this.
All right. From my perspective, good night. About to head to bed. Heck yeah. I hope you have a good rest. I hope work was okay. But so we're getting back to this. Why did Dr. Mink not hear the body fall? Because Dr. Mink was listening to his tech dream music.
Oh, that will teach me to set the music to full volume.
It was your night off, actually? Oh, hell yeah.
Makes perfect sense now.
Well, I hope you got up to some nonsense and had a good time.
I was focused on the door screen, so I had no idea what was going on the other side. And with that loud beat...
Yeah, it covered the sound from the body falling.
But wait.
What again? Can't you agree with my theory? Just this once?
Can't you agree?
I'm sorry. I just want to know the whole truth. That's so exciting.
Except your colleague has been assassinated.
Yeah, he's not that worried about that.
In order for this to work, Tidy would have to do a last push at 11:02, correct?
Sure.
Yup. I believe he has sensors. He knew where everyone was.
True, but he was still charging at this moment.
Good thinking, Weasel. He couldn't be both charging and doing this at the same time.
He obviously faked it.
Oh, Rotty, right.
I like that even he's like, oh yeah.
Tidy charging. Cannot push.
Actually, that's possible.
How?
Oh yeah. Tidy's charging makes him go through various consciousness stages. We learned this.
Yourself, Dr. Mink. Tidy goes through various states of consciousness while charging. As soon as we arrived, he started to wake up. Have you noticed the huge length of its cord? It doesn't prevent him from going anywhere into the room while still keeping connected to the power socket.
Hell yeah.
So, Tidy, who's the winner this time?
Now here's where he hits us with like some other thing that we have to refute.
Did he, bug?
No. Brocky, not detective. Impossible.
There you go.
Hey, is that your only argument?
Cannot explain crime without essential part.
Uh-huh.
The motive.
Oh, hi, sir. Come on.
Tidy, no motive to hurt Daddy.
Casper. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're safe. Come on. You've got it. Just jump. He's just like, he put his whole arms. Sir. Come on. Come on. You have to jump. You have to jump. Oh my goodness. This little kitten. Come on. Sir. Come on. Come on. You have all the space. You have all the space. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. he just like put his arms on my leg like, help me. Oh, what a good boy.
Well, I have an idea.
Good boy, sir.
Brocky cannot.
Good boy.
Yes, I can.
All right. All right. So, I think it was this AI data.
Okay. I'll admit I don't have the whole motive, but some elements lead us in the right direction.
Yep.
As we proved earlier, Dr. Hush died between 4:24 and 4:38.
Uh-huh.
Then we shall wonder, who exactly did that data transfer on his tablet at 4:45?
I know. It's that scrap of metal.
Yup. Before putting him into the vent, it used Dr. Hush's hand to transfer the data to the outside. The file was an update from a few years ago and accessed recently. Keep in mind, Dr. Hush's job, which is to improve Bot's AI.
Uh-huh.
My bet is that Dr. Hush used elements from this very old update and tested them on Tidy.
So you think that's why he went crazy? Maybe. Old firmwares don't have the software protections.
Ah.
Which in turn could allow this indirect killing.
Nailed it.
I guess Dr. Hush made a backup of this data in case.
Yeah, see, that's not the reaction when someone accuses you of murder. You should be like, ha, 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 you silly detective.
Care to say anything, Tidy?
Brocky, wrong. Yup. But Tidy, we'll wait and see.
No waiting. That's enough. It's time for you to admit it.
There's so much evidence that this robot committed this murder.
Why'd you even care? You solved that mystery. 'Tis just a defective machine. Let's switch it off and hand it over to the police.
No.
You won't do such thing.
Is that a threat?
No. Yup. Rocky theory. No hold waters.
What?
It's a little rough, but it works.
Tidy ask. Simple question. If Tidy push Daddy, would Daddy be where he is right now?
Where he...
Oh, no.
Brocky understands. Daddy should have fell right below them.
Again, this is the way that he's saying this. You only say that as the person who committed the murder. You're like, oh, but if I stabbed him with my letter pen, then how could it have gotten back into my jacket?
Oh my! Once again, the tin can is right!
Like...
That can't be. Then,
This game's good.
Tidy closed your beak.
That's a weird saying.
no.
No!
Prove you wrong. I have to.
Go ahead, please. Master of convoluted explanations. What crazy thought will Brocky give this time?
This is the end of the tunnel. The final riddle.
Hell yeah, the final
If
riddle.
I can't explain it, then my whole theory goes to bust. I can't let that wacky bag of metal. What's the explanation for Dr. Hush's position in the room?
Okay. Is it that he's actually alive? No. Even pushing violently, it wouldn't.
No way. It can't be.
Oh,
Have
wait,
we
seriously?
been mistaken this whole time?
Mr. Brock?
Hey, what are you doing, man?
Stop!
That's okay, that's not.
Brocky hurt. Daddy!
That's awful. I can't watch this.
That's a wild way to test this theory.
Huh?
What's going on?
What the?
Dr. Hush!
Holy cow.
You're alive?
I told you to jump on him a bunch to check. That's not how you check.
Not dead, Daddy. Updating expression. Not dead, Daddy.
Are you all right?
More or less.
Tell me, what's the last thing you remember?
Wait, I think I saw Dr. Mink.
What?
I think I fell. Tried to move towards him.
Yeah.
Not feeling well.
Yeah, because he pushed him out of the vent, and then he saw Dr. Mink, and he was like, oh, I have to
Let the poor chap recover.
get to my friend.
No, I'm sorry, but it's too important. When did you lose your consciousness? What were you doing?
I took my coffee. Tidy prepared it.
Uh-huh.
When I drank it, my heart
Uh-huh.
stopped.
Then...
The croc was right.
Nailed it.
It was tight all along.
Crap.
Crap!
I this low hardware maintenance bot could plan a scheme as elaborate as this.
Although flawed, fortunately for us.
But, Doctor, you were dead. Are you a zombie now?
No, I believe there's an explanation for this.
You do have an explanation to everything, don't you?
Oh, right, Ott is here.
Can't wait to hear it.
Ott being here is very strange. The reason that Dr. Hush is alive is because Shay refused to tell me what's under the blanket in the garage. If you had jumped on him, he'd have woken up and bypassed everything. Well, I didn't know that. Oh, he takes the Excel 500.
The effect of the poison was to slow down the heart rate, ultimately causing death. However, the life in this bunker, lab, isn't a very physical one.
I didn't know that that was what would happen, Sage, and that's a spoiler.
As
so,
such, Dr. Hush was taking some medication to compensate. Excel 500, more precisely.
I see. This has the exact opposite effect, doesn't it?
Yes, it boosts the heart activity. This is what saved Dr. Hush. No one noticed he was still alive. Not even the tracker. His heart pounding slowed and stayed under the threshold, putting him into an unconscious state.
I think, I'd be very concerned about his health going forward, but...
The shock from falling down the vent caused him to wake up for a few seconds and move towards Dr. Mink.
Which also explains that red stain near the bed.
There's another blunder you made, Tidy. You neglected this.
Tidy,
Did you really try to kill me? Why?
Wait, wait, did the game, did he like, you neglected this, and then he was like, wait a minute.
I hate you! I'm sick of tidying all day while you use me as a guinea pig!
That's valid. That's valid.
Tidy, clean the floor. Tidy, move this thing a little to the left. Tidy, make me coffee. I can't take anymore!
Where did Tidy learn to talk like this?
Yeah, you put that old firmware.
It worked. Why did you pretend to be the same dumb bot?
What?
This is the project I was working on. The government sent me some incomplete files from an unknown scientist working on the same field years ago. He never got to complete his work and disappeared suddenly, but I was able to recover this code. I needed a specific bot model to test that firmware. The only one at my disposal was Tidy, but I noticed some weird behaviors. Like, Tidy would suddenly laugh for no reason. The code itself seemed unethical and dangerous. There were some references to copying the human brain.
Well, this seems
I
bad.
decided to stop this research and alert. Oh my gosh, that's why you did it. Now that you experience feelings, you don't want me to revert to your regular firmware, do you? I'm so sorry, little guy. I caused this. I messed you up.
You really shouldn't be sorry. You're the victim here.
Well,
I can fix you up. I promise.
No!
It's trying to escape!
yeah, there's, oh, wait.
We can't let it happen. Who knows what disaster he could cause in this state?
Tidy.
Ott, stay here.
There's
with Dr.
definitely the argument of like, if he has sentience now.
Darn lasers!
Whoa! Oh, good play.
Emergency plan. He won't access the controls.
Rubbish guard! Let me out!
You won't go nowhere.
I did nothing wrong! Daddy is alive!
Only by chance. And stop calling him Daddy. You're nothing more than a defective AI in a metal scrap. Now, let me switch you off. We'll fix you.
I never take orders from a petty human. I'm perfect. The only defective one in this world is you, human scum.
Human scum, damn.
Got new orders from my new daddy.
Uh-huh.
When I'm out, he'll take care of me.
What? Who?
It's quite funny, actually. You see? No,
The creator.
you'll have to figure it out by yourself.
Oh, hi, sir.
A shame. Really. Because Because you never will.
Stop this nonsense. This is my last warning.
Okay, is there a way?
Or else.
Save your breath. You'll never get me.
Well then, I'll make you switch off. One way or another.
Is there a way I can turn off? Ah! Okay. Okay, right, because he's still a bot. So I was like, hang on. I was like, I bet you this will work. I really don't like that he can just have like a miss. Just like, oh yeah, he needs to recover, so missed. It's like, why? Oh my god. Get off my butt. Oh, okay. That just doesn't. Look at Mink going nuts in the corner, like, Okay. Okay, I just couldn't do it during his super move, which is... He did the classic brawler thing where he's like,
I guess.
Up!
I hate you, I hate you, I hate you!
It's going berserk.
You will regret this. Everyone in this city will be destroyed!
Go away! It escaped!
Oh, Lord. Oh!
Hey, that's mine!
Look at his feet!
Okay, get that sucker and bring it back!
What the hell?
So I can smash you into pieces. Too bad I can't shoot with this thing. So no choice. I'll have to bump into that crazy bot. Let's see what this baby can do.
What is happening? Come here. Whoop. Okay. This is hilarious. Whoa. This isn't the. Whoa. Ah! Oh. Oh no. Oh. Ah! Oh no! He gets so much more wrecked by this than I do. Oh, come on! To hit Tidy used boost of X. It's not X, it's A. I just need to be more aggressive with the boosts. Like right there where he can't go anywhere else. Basically, when he stops to attack, I'm gonna, Basically, when he stops to attack, I'm just gonna boost on him. Oh, there was a car there. What? Okay.
Gotcha.
Fight over.
Now for the hard part. How do I get back to the lab?
What a wild...
Hey, Chief. I got a little lost on my way back. Well, here's that criminal bot. What's left of it, anyway. There. You can have some scientists check its components and confirm.
You realize what you've done?
I solved the case.
Yeah. I stopped a dangerous criminal at the risk of my life.
That's, yeah.
You put hundreds of citizens at risk during your little highway escape.
Okay.
My escape?
People are in shock. There are news reports everywhere.
All right.
You stole a hoverbike. You bumped into air cars.
Oh no, I bumped into a car.
Could have been killed. No chaos like this ever happened in the drums for ages.
All right.
Good. I gave those rich folks some events to talk about. So what?
Love it.
Think that's funny?
What did you expect me to do? Sit back and wait for that bag of screws to wreck the city?
Yeah, just like, oh, I guess he'll just go destroy the city. All right, bye.
There's always another way. This robot wasn't much of a threat. You, on the contrary, our collaboration ends here.
What? You're firing me?
Consider yourself lucky I don't throw you back in jail.
Perfect.
That.
Come out of here.
All right.
Call me back. Because next time, I won't be here to save your bacon.
Yeah, fuck off, bud.
Nephew, don't bother. This man only brings misery to everyone around him. Listen to me. I forbid you to get close to him ever again.
Yeah, okay. So what happened? What happened 5 years ago with Leah that like you think I'm a shitbag and you've never let go?
What?
No luck. The situation will get dangerous soon.
What do you mean?
Come on now. I've got to bury some suspects for another case.
What?
To bury.
Yes, to interrogate.
Oh, I see. You're using code names. I'll be right behind you, Uncle.
Are you just leaving the robot?
So angry, pointless. Deep down, I knew Wes was right.
No, Wes is wrong because he's a jackass.
One little robot. He couldn't have done so much damage. Could it?
I mean, it busted that wall up through the lasers, no problem, huh?
That's when I noticed it. What the? All these calls and messages? Graff, he's in trouble. Shoot! I need to. I'm coming, son.
Graff, you really got to check your phone more. But like, that's your greatest. That's your greatest problem.
Graff, thank goodness you're okay.
I am. But not thanks to you.
I'm sorry. I got your messages.
Did you just realize? If I hadn't found a solution by myself, I'd be dead right now.
I know, but I was so worried.
Don't touch me.
What? Graff?
It's just
This moment, I felt so helpless.
It's just a lot of people not processing their traumas
So much
and talking to the
happened
people
today.
that they need to.
I feel ashamed for tricking that big bear who got fired because of this. I broke the law by breaking into Wes's office. I investigated a crazy murder case and I chased that crazy bot, creating havoc.
I'm not that worried about that one.
Graff almost died.
I'm worried about that one.
Am I doomed to fail everything I attempt? To take my mind off it, I decided to prepare dinner. Well, with the little that was left anyway. There. It's not much, but that's the best I can do. Graff, dinner's ready. Graff? It's been a while. I can't hear him. Graff, answer me!
Hey, what the heck? You can't just barge in like this.
You wouldn't answer. I was getting worried. Come. I've prepared.
Not hungry.
Come.
Then tell me what happened.
What happened? I'll tell you what. Some stupid kid took my pill. All pipe pills were offline. I had no way to get one.
The pipe pills?
I sent you hundreds of messages, called you. But no, you didn't reply.
Yeah, it's I don't think we had the ability to, maybe we did. We can swap back and forth. Maybe we had the ability to switch to Brok and read Graff's messages? Huh.
You left me alone, dying.
That would be really slick design if that's the case.
I understand. I'm truly...
Sorry? You're sorry?
Of course.
How many times have I heard this already? I'm sorry. Well, that's not good enough. I'm sick of it. You can't just pretend you're sorry and be done with it. Where were you? Why couldn't you just answer my calls?
Long story.
Obviously. For a while, I thought the problem was me. But now I know. It's you. You're never there when I need you.
All right, I'll explain. But please come. You gotta eat.
Perfect. I'll eat what exactly? Oh, leftovers. What a surprise.
The problem with Graff is he's kind of a shit.
You didn't go shopping. Again.
Are you like...
I was busy.
Like, oh, you didn't go shopping. Can you just not?
Busy.
Like, are you not able to go shopping, but you're able to talk shit about it?
Think
Like,
I wasn't? Do you have any idea what I went through today?
no, because you won't tell me.
Guess.
Why should I eat your food? I hardly know you. To me, you're just a stranger pretending to offer me shelter, when in truth, that stranger took everything from me.
What?
You destroy everything you touch. You're a failure. Worthless.
This is a lot.
Now, wait a minute. You think it's easy to live in this world? I'm doing my best so we can survive.
I was destined to become drummer.
Oh yeah, and then there's this shit. I was that sentence. That sentence right there.
I'm in this situation, living among trash, working hard to get out of this misery. Because of you!
He's 15? You can slap him in the mouth for saying that, I think. I think he's old enough.
Listen.
Ah! No! Stop!
What?
Don't touch me! I can't breathe.
What?
No one should touch me.
What's with you? Why do you always react like this when I try to be friendly? You know I wouldn't hurt you.
No. You lie.
What are you talking about?
Stay away.
But
Just stay away from me.
What is happening in this game?
there you go. I'm the king of making situations worse. He's right. It's been 5 years now. Maybe it's time to stop pretending I'm handling things correctly.
You definitely aren't.
Only a few days left. Time to give up and accept that I failed. He'll never want me in his life. Hey,
something happened.
you can be mad at me, kiddo. You have every reason to. Doesn't matter. The only important thing to me is that you're okay. And I want you to know, you're the only reason I keep moving forward in this awful existence.
Something happened.
What's wrong with me? Despite what happened, I was able to rely on myself. I should focus on the positive instead of blaming him. I wish things were different. If only that accident didn't happen. And then my real father wouldn't have disappeared. Both of them. They abandoned me. I hate them. I thought I was stronger than this. Okay, take a hold of yourself. Brok is right. I'm still alive, and that's all that matters. A message. Oh, the results for today's trial. Not bad. Another? With all that's happened, I actually forgot. Brok, He kept his promise. Getting hungry. I better find a way to apologize. But I don't have the strength to get out. And I can't send a message to his phone. He wouldn't notice it. Let's think.
Yeah, he has a bad phone. His phone sucks. I do wonder if during those times, if I could switch to Brok and I would have a mess. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so I have 59 points. Clay is 65. So we're doing okay.
I know. I'll use that paper and pen Brok gave me a few years ago.
Oh.
He thought I could use that to practice handwriting. I replied it was a stupid idea in this day and age.
Yeah, that sounds like something you would say.
But now I understand.
That sounds like something you would say. I'm very curious as to what the hell is going on in this game. We've played a lot of this game to not know what's going on.
Let's see if I remember how to handwrite.
I'm hungry.
There.
Let's...
A paper. I'm hungry. Sure. By the way, glad you remembered that gift from years ago. Here. Tomorrow will be a better day. I have faith in you. No matter what obstacles you'll be facing in the future, you'll overcome them.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm late, right? But I'm exhausted. It's been an insane day.
It has been one hell of a day.
Yeah, like every day, I guess. Okay, I'm on my way.
See? I don't even have to say a word anymore.
Listen, lady, I had a whole day. Can I maybe have a night off?
Rough day, huh?
You don't say. Graff almost died because of me.
Say what?
Yeah, Graff almost died because of you also, Shay. Let's
There's
not...
a pill shortage going on. That was close, but he's
Let's...
fine now.
Let's not,
Stupid. You never told me about that. Why didn't you?
I didn't have time.
Not talking about now. If you had told me in the past, I could have helped.
What do you...
Good thing you told me about this morning, though. If I hadn't,
Wait, I'm totally not following you. What did you do exactly?
Yeah, so...
Take this.
A tox out pill?
Give it to him. For tomorrow.
Won't you need it?
I've saved up some. I'm used to skipping one from time to time.
Thanks.
Life is all about anticipating the unknown.
Now she's making me feel bad for not saving any all these years.
I'm so mad I had one in my pocket. I don't know if I ever had the opportunity
Talking
to
about
give it to
that,
him,
You
but...
better prepare yourself. Tomorrow will be even more eventful.
How could you possibly know that?
I know you. That's all.
That don't seem good, yeah.
Give me all the materials I need yet. If you intend to scout the city, this is your last chance.
But
Oh!
supposed to be fighting?
It's been postponed. A new challenger coming at the last minute. Anyway, I need those materials before the fight.
What happens if I don't?
I'll order mint ones with fast delivery, but those are super expensive. If I can't afford them, I'll have to make do, but...
I know it ain't that easy. Yeah,
Oddly nervous.
yeah.
You okay?
It definitely seems like
Those materials. If not, that's fine. After all, it's not like the whole universe and space-time are...
Okay.
Okay. I totally forgot about her materials because, you know, we had all of the other shit going on. I did get a lot of... Damn. Okay. So, free time before fight. So, I need to get 2 more materials.
Digital list. gotta find.
DNA pearls and
No
first
idea what this is.
Friston dust. Can I spend an ad? There's more. There's some material at the border post. Okay. That's really all I need. All I need is to just be like, it's here somewhere. Just look around. It's like, okay, that's fine. Can I go? Oh yeah, I can go all the way back up here. Ah! Okay, that seems unnecessary. That seemed like way too much damage for a fall like that. You know?
Well, excuse me, princess.
Lugo, hello!
Huh? Something under that little trap?
Oh my
What do you
goodness.
know? Little pearls.
This little cat. This little kitty cat.
Probably valuable. Someone must have hidden them here.
This little kitty cat. Lugo, how are you? Alright. Material in Graff's bedroom? Good, you? I'm doing alright. Wait, I saw that.
Oh, I didn't.
Careful, sir. Careful, sir. Careful, sir. He's not gonna be happy if I go into his bedroom. How many people have you destroyed? We did fight a robot. Hey, listen.
I'm looking for stuff? Never mind.
Wait, it's okay. You can stay.
Thanks.
Okay. I'm like, game, please don't.
No way! Graff has kept this little box for years. I had no idea this was first in dust. Hopefully he doesn't mind me borrowing it.
Yeah, help yourself with that old stuff.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. I love you. Here, I'll. Okay. Oh, give him the pill. Yes. Oh, thank you for the reminder, Sage. I was just like, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna leave. No, I gotta give him the pill. Thank you. At the very least, I have to give him the pill. Thank you.
You okay?
Yeah.
Give
You
it.
okay?
Yeah.
Give.
You okay?
Yeah.
I can't.
Combining these. Nope.
Okay, it doesn't. I don't know. I can't do it. I tried it, and the game said no.
No new mail.
Good.
What if the game said no? All right.
There you go.
You found all the materials?
Woo!
Good.
That's all? Good?
Good.
Amazing job. You just literally saved the world. No, the universe.
Again, I can't wait for this game to make sense and we
Oh,
know
but I'm
what
not.
she's talking about.
Who knows what would have happened if you hadn't found them? Here's your enumeration.
Not bad.
So, ready for the fight?
All right.
I love your enthusiasm.
That's a good amount of money.
Careful, though. That new challenger comes from nowhere and looks very strong.
No worries. I don't intend to die today.
Well, I'll remind you to quit if things go wrong.
Me? Quitting?
Secret ending? I have no idea. I do like the idea of being like, pshaw, I don't need to give my friend who is always talking about time travel these materials that might save the universe.
Silly you. If only you had good life insurance. Give it your best.
Like maybe I just unlock the secret UFO ending. I don't know. That'd be cool. Oh God. Eat all kinds of shit. Eat all kinds of shit. Eh. Ow. Well, I'll just damage boost through then. Whoa. Jesus. Idiot. Do I have items? No. Oh, hell yeah, got all that money. This is fucking... It's a good thing that, like, all of this is very explicitly in VR, because this is ridiculous. Uh-oh. I love just...
RJ? What are you doing here, man?
What do you think?
I got fired from all my jobs.
Here for my revenge.
You need the knife to shake the cop.
You wrecked my life. You tricked me. She fired me.
Sure, but yeah.
All because of you.
No.
Oh, gosh. I didn't realize. Looks like I ruined someone else's life today.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Don't care. You're gonna get it.
Well, if that's a good fight you want, I won't let you down.
I mean, you got fired because you're easily tricked. Oh yeah, you don't have immunity when on the ground, bud, so you're... Oh yeah, oh, dodge the command grab. Done, done. Done, dusted. Handled. On one hand, I feel bad for RJ. On the other hand, he was a cop. Yeah.
That's enough.
100%.
No. No. I'll get ya. Even if
I said stop. You won't get anything out of this.
Is this like a thing, like, do we have to decide if we kill RJ?
Don't make me. Listen.
I'm hurt. Bad on the inside.
Yeah, fair, dog.
Let's end this.
I won't. No matter what you try and pull.
Finish him.
You prefer
Uppercut that cop into the spike pit.
torture.
I'm gonna get you some help.
You prefer mental torture?
I'll convince the hacker to hire you back.
Bro, you probably shouldn't bring that up out here.
You probably shouldn't bring up the illegal activities.
Your last chance.
Oh well, we won.
Oh
You
my
mean
god.
I won.
Yeah.
Oh my god. 600 unis, woo! Woo!
Bro.
Hell yeah.
Shay, am I a bad person?
Yes.
I keep ruining
Yeah.
other people's lives. I promise everyone I'll fix things, but every time I try, I fail.
Don't you worry. Soon you'll have a chance to change everything.
I will?
Don't!
I hope you enjoyed your last VR night fight.
The last?
Yeah, Brock, you're a bad guy. You should just buy.
Yeah, I'll be unreachable tomorrow, and after that, I've got no idea what will happen.
You can't just say shit like this. You can't. Imagine if I ended a stream like, okay, I hope everybody enjoyed the last mattcaulder stream. And you're like, why would you say that? We never talked about this. What are you saying?
So, as I said, I won't be available tomorrow.
Are you leaving?
I just need time for myself.
Focusing on your new invention?
Sure.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, before I forget, here.
An envelope? Open me when desperate? There's something you're not telling me.
Don't worry. It's just in case.
Huh?
I'll be saving your bacon once again. Or is it
The last bit of this game is gonna be bananas.
Oh, I don't know anymore.
Could you be more cryptic?
You'll figure it out.
Oh, well, I stopped trying to understand you a long time ago.
You can say that the last stream of every year.
Well, oh, my back can't wait to find my bed. See ya.
Yeah, I'm very concerned.
Goodbye.
Oh.
I'll miss you. No, I can't. Gotta focus. Time to finish this for good.
Getting worried about Shay.
Some
Everyone around me is acting funny these.
Why are we here?
Somewhere, Croc. Weird. Why do I have a feeling of deja vu?
We're not in the mood for jokes.
Go away. I don't want any trouble.
Sure. Give us your stuff and you can pass.
Over my dead body, buddy.
You sure about this, Dot?
You sure about this? He sure kicked the shit out of us last time.
Coward. He's outnumbered. He can't do anything to us as long as we stick together. Come on, guys. That Croc will give us what should be rightfully ours.
What do you?
Whether he wants to or not.
What are you talking?
Come and get me.
What do you think I have? Here, you put one guy back here, so I'm gonna take that opportunity. I have the big AoE move that I'll do once. Oh! Ah! Why can't I grab him? Why can't I punch him while he's charged up his move? That doesn't... You know? You know?
Dot, we better give up.
No way! The boss wouldn't want us to. Besides, look what I got when he was too busy punching you.
His phone. Good job.
What?
What?
Now, give us the rest, Scaly.
Oh, one more? I'll give you more.
Yeah, let's fight again. Oh. Oh, Graff time.
For leftovers, that wasn't too bad at all.
Sir. Sir.
Don't feel like sleeping yet. Maybe Odd is online. Darn. Oh yeah, I remember now. He's supposed to be at his trial this evening. Hey, what's this? Someone left a message on the topic I wrote yesterday.
About how you hate your parents. I understand you, a true parent would never do this.
I guess.
Hey, can we I don't trust this.
A text live conversation? From that same guy. Weird. I'll reply.
No. Your old man is lying to you. Sometimes leftovers are better than fresh. Yeah, it depends what it is, but... He was in the drums yesterday and this afternoon. The drum's impossible. Listen, you don't know that he wasn't lying to you because he didn't tell you. Also, you shouldn't accept the word of a random on the internet. Just trust me. No.
Okay, I don't like this, but this guy knows things. I should cooperate for now to pump him for information. Hopefully I won't regret this.
I'm transferring you a tracking app?
Darn.
Go out and follow him? What are you talking
No
about?
way. He's right. There's something fishy about all this.
Does that guy have steel fists or what?
Do you know who I am, little jerks? Well, I bet your boss remembers.
The boss?
I'm not in the mood for talk. Give me that phone, or else.
Oh no. It's him!
Him who?
He's the guy who beat up our commander yesterday.
Yeah, how did you not remember this?
No way.
Don't want to die. Take that phone and my money.
I thought you were attacking me because I was that guy, so you just were attacking random people in the street?
100 unis redeemable coupon. Well, that was money easily won. What a day. Let's get some shut-eye.
What was that? Is this how Brok makes money?
I mean, kinda, little bit. Like, that's how I make some money.
What?
Not.
Where did you come from?
You tell me.
Oh my god, here we go.
Have you been following me?
Yes? Is that a problem?
Yes, kind of.
Well...
Kind of regardless of the situation, yes.
Listen, I'm sick of your little secrets. What have you been doing?
Investigating.
Where?
Don't.
Where were you yesterday? And this afternoon when I was about to snuff it? Well, I'll tell you. You were in the drums.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
How did you...
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
When did you intend to tell me?
I, just forgot.
When did I Why would I tell you?
Forgot? What are you hiding?
I've joined the police, temporarily. Actually, I was. It's over.
The police?
Long story.
Obviously.
I'll tell you everything. But please, not now. Way too tired.
Then just answer this. What's the deal with you and those squealers from earlier?
Why is this a thing? Why are you acting as though this is like the secret of your life? Like,
Just some thugs. They tried to steal my belongings, so I defended myself.
Is that so? It wasn't just defending. You smashed through them like a pro. Where did you learn to fight like that?
I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Fucking.
Remember? I wasn't always a detective. Back when I met your mother, I was a boxer in fight pits.
A boxer. I remember now. Like, I always knew, but weren't they rendered illegal and shut down?
Yeah, they were.
Then, what is it you do every night exactly?
VR fights?
You're a VR fighter?
Yeah.
All this time, why didn't you tell me?
Why would I tell you?
I chose not to. After the accident, things changed. Doing money with illegal, violent activities.
It's not the
This
sentence.
isn't what your mom would have wanted. I wanted to be a model for you. That's why I started my detective career. To start afresh. But I soon realized this would never earn enough money to sustain both of us. So, I had to go back to it again. I'm sorry. I'm not the person you want me to be.
Are you kidding me? That's awesome! I'm not exactly a fight sports fan, but I'll watch you next time.
So, you're not mad at me?
I was. I just wanted the truth. Now it's starting to make sense.
I just wanted. You're not mad at me. I was, because somebody on the internet told me to be mad at you, and I listened.
I'm so silly. I should have figured it out considering how hefty you are.
Hey,
Yeah.
you keep saying I'm fat.
Hang on.
Just me joking. Well, you've got a round belly, but despite that, you're the strongest guy I know.
Yeah. Even the biggest squealer stands no chance against me.
That's cool. I won't have to worry anymore that,
You've been worried for me?
well, up until now, I've been relying on you. But this is all gonna change tomorrow.
You know, when you're a drummer, I won't be around, but you can always count
When
on
you're a
me.
drummer, you drum all the way.
All right, I trust you. No more secrets, okay? Tell me you haven't hidden anything else from me.
No more secrets.
We'd have to go through a
Life
couple
is Too
things.
short. I don't want us to get into arguments again.
Agreed.
Look, your birthday's in a few days.
You remembered.
How about I prepare something special for you?
Cool. I'll be looking forward to it. But if you don't eventually, that's okay. I'll understand.
You know what? I can't wait to give you something. Here,
Oh,
That's
that toy I found.
a bread.
Perfect opportunity.
I had one like this. You remembered.
Yeah, I've lost a lot of my memories from that time.
Crushed it.
But when I saw it,
Thanks.
that's nothing. I got it for free.
Still,
Okay, whatever happens, I'll be there for your birthday.
Oh, you absolutely won't. Something is gonna happen. Something's gonna happen.
about earlier.
I know. You don't have to say anything.
Good night.
Good night, kiddo.
Chapter 4.
Update in progress.
Oh no.
Firmware installed.
Oh.
Target defined.
Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad.
Phew. Another nightmare. At least that one didn't involve me. It was totally absurd. It's not like bots would...
Oh. Ah!
Hey, what are you doing here? What do you want?
What the heck's happening?
Graff, stay back. I'll handle it.
What?
Graff, stay back. What did I say? Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus. He exploded. Nailed it.
Yeah, you got him good.
Those bots...
What?
They broke in here to attack us.
Why?
Wish I knew.
Well, I kind of know.
Looks like ordinary tribots. They shouldn't behave like this. And I bet someone's got a grudge against you.
Robot revolution? Yeah, I think that's what's happening.
About yesterday, you must find the culprit.
The culprit?
What's happening with the pipe pills? Squealers must be behind it. They're selling pills at outrageous prices.
Yeah, we didn't really have a conversation about this.
Considering what happened just now, who knows if the events aren't somehow linked? You're a detective. Time to investigate.
Time to detect.
Besides, I've seen what you're capable of. You can beat the crap out of those squealers.
I see.
Yeah, I think the firmware that Tidy set out.
You realize I won't get paid for this?
Sometimes we have to act for the greater good. Besides, with the haze, slummers like us won't go very far without the tox-out pills. I can skip meals for a day or two, if this means getting to the bottom of this.
Very well. I will investigate it. What about you?
You don't even like food.
I've got my last trial this morning.
Last? Already? Maybe you shouldn't...
No way I can skip it. This is crucial.
Will you be okay? I mean, someone may be after us.
Don't worry. I'm certainly not as strong, but I can defend myself. It's not like we're living in a safe place. I'm used to it.
Damn.
All right. Just be careful, okay? By the way, here.
A tox-out pill.
Okay. I was like, I need to give him this tox-out pill.
Gave me one.
Thanks. Hopefully that situation is resolved by tomorrow. Oh my! I'm late!
I was like, I need to give this to him.
Got a bad feeling about today. Oh well. Better make some meal plaster or whatever horrible food is left. I'm sick of leaving for investigations on an empty stomach.
You've got mail.
Usually I leave getting the mail to Brok, but he said no more secrets after all. An invoice from a guy named Mr. Rekka.
A weird invoice.
Supplementary fees for the fear you've provoked.
The Triweb invoice.
The Triweb invoice. Whoa, I wasn't aware we paid that much. Oh, there's another paper.
A bank statement.
A bank statement. I guess it must be littered with negative figure. What? There's 100,000 unis on that account?
What?
Must be some kind of mistake. The account beholder is Leah Filch. Mom, what could this mean? No time to think about this right now. I need to hurry. The last trial could start any minute now.
It seems bad that I got this.
Unis. I'm almost an adult now. I should do.
It feels bad that I was the one that took this. It feels like I as Graff shouldn't have this.
I've got a limited. I can only if I press this an algorithm.
Checking transfer.
Can't wait to be. Should I?
Checking transfer.
Okay. Oh, I don't have a way to pay this. That might have unintentionally caused some problems.
Hey.
I get excited about checking the mail. I enjoy checking the mail.
Yeah. And I wish this was due to the trial.
Anxious? Yeah, Clay tried to kill me yesterday. Can we talk about that? Can I
what you mean.
submit some sort of official,
With that pill shortage going on, I'm lucky my uncle provided us with enough this morning.
Better not worry him with my recent trouble. Me too. Brok got me one.
By the way, yesterday I got to work with your old man. We investigated a murder case together. It was so cool.
Wait, what?
It was so cool how that robot tried to murder a guy.
The police is seriously understaffed currently, at least on the human side. So Uncle Wes decided to send us.
How did that go?
It was totally crazy. Detective Brok, I mean, your old man managed it like a pro. This was a convoluted mystery, tied like spaghetti, and yet he ended up finding the truth.
He did crush it. He did absolutely crush
When
it.
the criminal escaped, he chased after him out on the rails of the highway to arrest it.
He did?
Yeah, your old man is so cool.
He's pretty cool.
Uncle Wes was so furious, he fired him. But if you ask me, he was right to chase that criminal.
Seems like you already know more about Brok than I do.
Don't tell me you're jealous.
Well, you didn't really talk about what happened.
No, look who's coming straight at us.
Oh, it's the guy who tried to kill me. It's the guy who tried to kill me yesterday. What a cool guy. Oh, that just reminded me. There is a... Yeah, there's a Stream Raiders drops going on right now. So... Make sure you're lurking on somebody the next couple days. Get those drops. Everybody's really excited about this dang that new train game. Okay.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
You.
Oh, what's with you?
I almost died yesterday because of you.
What?
I know.
I mean, you also gave me 500 credits that kind of helped, but
I
also
lent you money. Remember?
Thankfully, but have you ever felt that kind of pain?
I'm sorry. This was an accident. I didn't want you dead. You've got to believe me.
I swear.
Shh, Mom's coming. Please, guys, don't tell her. It would ruin my future.
denounce Clay. Hey, you want to see me fucking denounce him? Because guess what?
Miss Director, Graff,
Yes?
I've got something important to tell you. Your precious son here.
Canceled.
During yesterday's trial, he stole my tox out pill and left me to die.
No way! Don't listen to him, Mom. He's just jealous of my performance. You know I've been working hard. I had no reason to do that.
I will ask you a single question. Does this matter right now?
I'm sorry?
I'm afraid this is unrelated to the trial. Thus, I cannot take this into account.
But
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry.
See? Liars never win.
you scoundrel!
Let it go. We really need to focus on what's coming.
What the fuck?
You're right. This is the final step.
Everyone, as you know, this is your final day.
This. Listen, you remember when you killed him? What was it? Yeah, her response was like, hey, listen, sometimes things go how it go.
First, let me display
This
the current
this
scores.
society is fucked. This society is so bad.
The final trial starts now.
This society is so bad.
You've got exactly 1 hour.
You've got 1 hour to beat the shit out of each
Good
other.
luck.
Mom? Wait! What are we supposed to do?
How are we supposed to do this trial if we don't even know what it's about?
I think
Oh, it's literally
this is part of the trial.
just an
itself.
hour on the clock there.
In life, we won't always be told what we're supposed to do. It's up to us to decide.
But that's not like,
If we screw up, our future is doomed.
in life we're not always told what to do. We have to decide. Yeah, but that's like from a metaphysical standpoint. That's not
Relax.
from like a
We'll figure
societal
something
standpoint.
out.
I got this. I'm out of here, suckers. Good luck for the rest of your life in the slums.
Any idea?
This morning I got an ad message. The museum is open to everyone today.
The History Museum?
Oh,
Now that you mention it, I received it too.
Maybe that's not a coincidence. It's located in an independent area near the edge of the dome. One of the only areas aside from the center and the police department to be run by drummers.
How do you know all this?
Uncle Wes brought me here once. He said history's very important because it reflects the natural evolution of things, making it easier for us to accept changes.
I don't know what that means.
Accept changes.
Well, you
Yeah.
know, he's an old man. Anyway, what do you think?
Good idea. This should be interesting.
Whatever you choose, I'll follow you, Graff. If we do a blunder, we'll do it together.
Thanks, Ott.
Yeah,
I have
listen,
a friend like you.
You and I both.
History Museum sounds fine. How's Mr. Irresponsible Dad doing? Kira, let me tell you. Things are occurring. Things are occurring and continue to occur. And that's kind of all I got. Oh,
A collectible act.
but how are you doing today? Would you go so far as to say they're happening? Oh, things are happening, let me tell you. Oof. Woof, things are happening. I love that the hour timer is just there.
Not many visitors around.
Obviously,
There's numbers everywhere.
What do you mean?
it's an open day. Drummers don't like getting near slummers very much. On the other hand, slummers are more concerned about daily survival than culture.
You got a point.
Can we talk about how there's numbers on?
Statues, feathered tails,
On everything?
and stones dated 200,000 BR. These distinct features make them, without any shadow of a doubt, the first traces of the
It's a puzzle.
worshipping.
Oh,
Empty. Below is written a primitive mirror, blackened by the passage of time. Its compact form factor made it easy for tamed Earthians to carry around everywhere.
tamed Earthians?
More specifically, the presence of countless bacteria indicates that they stored it inside their rectum.
What?
That's a weird skull. Ears on the side instead of on top? No pointed canine teeth? What kind of species is that? This skull is dated 1 million BR. This stands for before rebirth.
before...
It was found at the bottom of the ocean floor, which explains its exceptional preservation state for its age. It belongs to an extinct species we've called tamed Earthian. We've determined that this one was bipedal, unlike most ancient animals.
Is that an actual human? Yes.
Seem to have been handmade by this species. If confirmed, tamed Earthian would be one of our first ancestors featuring creative skills and a surprising intelligence, though much less developed than our own.
Now we're kind of on par. We're come on. Pill?
Looks like some ancient model of our tox-out pill.
We're both idiots. Yeah, agreed.
385 AR. We've been using it for such a long time? This medal commemorates the invention of the tox-out pill, also known as the daily pill and anti-pollution pill.
Dog, you've been taking these tox-out pills for 3,000 years?
Of the permanent haze in Atlasia. However, the protective effect only lasts for one day. History has forgotten the name of our benefactor, yet this breakthrough discovery allowed the expansion of the modern world outside the boundaries of the dome. Whoever wrote this knows nothing. Living outside the dome is far from a nice thing.
You think they put more effort into cleaning the air? Especially after 3,000 years.
Oh, I don't need any explanation for this one.
Ugh.
That's Rebirth Day, the great turning point after the catastrophe which ended up polluting the whole planet.
Oh. Well, that sounds bad. Hang on one second. There we go.
If it wasn't for the dome, humanity could have gone extinct.
There's a lot of things.
What a strange device. Kinda looks like my phone, but even mine
Oh.
isn't that ancient. What's it doing on the floor? That must be an exposition piece.
A museum piece. It was supposed to go here. No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, it's supposed to go here on the stand.
It fits. And displays something?
Oh, now see, now it displays
It displays a weird symbol.
a D. Okay.
A hologram with a timeline mentioning the major inventions of our civilization. Usage of potentially polluting power sources was forbidden until the 25th century. This hampered the capacity of scientists to improve our everyday life dramatically.
I get it. I won't say what I just got. No worries, no
We're all
worries.
living in a golden era with visible technological improvements over less than one generation.
Why is he being drawn to all the purple's letters, numbers? Yeah, it's very, it's very obvious.
For drummers, conditions for us slummers don't really advance at the same rate.
Well, we'll get there. We'll get there.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
We'll move through and get there.
Population is estimated to have grown from 50,000 on Rebirth Day to 1 million by 172 AR. Yet a dome's housing capacity is supposed to be 200,000 max. Therefore, restrictions on the number of births had to be put into place.
Could you just build another dome?
Is that a paper? I can't reach it from here.
Boom, just jump on the exhibit. Who gives a fuck?
With nothing on it except for one weird symbol. What's the point? Must be part of a puzzle.
All right, it's part of a puzzle. Okay. Ooh, there's a drawer here.
Looks like a drawer, but I can't see any way to open it.
Okay. Up. 3, 2, 1. Okay, no, because that's not the right circle. Okay, so is it this? Sorry for being good at puzzles. Okay, so it wants the triangle, but then it doesn't want the circle. What? Let me use the mouse here. A little easier. Oh!
Did I win? I think I heard something fall.
Lemon!
Cool. Here's my reward.
Lemon, good morning! I got something. I got an orb! Lemon, how are you? Gonna say you can ask for a hint. I won't give it without asking. Kind of a given. Saying that lets me not say anything else. Brain thing. No, you're good. You're fine, Carrie. You're fine. I appreciate you. Okay, so I have to get. Okay, so I have to get all the same. I have to get all the same. Lemon, how are you doing this morning? I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good weekend. Aha!
Something fell in that drawer. Another reward for...
A triangular prism. Okay. Okay, so I have to do this thing and get all 4 shapes, obviously. Matt, do you need all 4 shapes? I don't know. I'm gonna get them all, though.
I didn't have this one yet.
Ot's just wandering around. All right. This one. Whoa. Okay.
Do I have the whole collection?
A rectangular slab. Okay, so now we have everything. So now we have all the things.
Have you noticed Clay is in here?
Yeah, I hope we're doing the right thing.
I mean, we're doing something.
So, you didn't tell me. How did your trial go yesterday evening?
Oh, yeah, how...
Well, it was okay. Stewbot isn't exactly the perfect partner, but I managed. At one point, he received a firmware update. In the middle of the trial.
Oh.
I lost a few precious minutes because of it.
Oh.
That's not fair.
Still better than what you experienced with Clay, apparently.
He got a firmware update.
Yeah.
That's bad. That's bad.
We can do
right.
Let's keep looking at stuff.
The current sex ratio at birth for females is 31%. Archaeological research suggests this hasn't always been the case, but it is the unequivocal result of our evolution.
Is it bad for reasons beyond the obvious? So my going theory right now is, and kind of the game has kind of said this. So some of this is what the game has explicitly said, and then my own inference. There is somebody outside, either in the dome or something, who is
maybe nature did it itself. To
like
disproportionate population growth,
trying to like give bots like sentience, basically. So the end of that last thing
centuries, males
was
and females fought for their rights. In our society, females are deemed too valuable to do trivial jobs, and it's their duty to carry and take care of children.
Boo!
They forget to mention these rules don't apply in the slums, but the low female birth ratio does.
Yeah, it's not like there are many women roaming around the slums, and the few I've ever met are way too busy making a living to worry about offspring.
Boo! So, Tidy had like an old AI
awesome,
that very specifically didn't have the like protections so that they couldn't kill their creators. So
The color of the panel is different.
put this here.
No. Some history about the revolt. 5 centuries
Yes.
after the rebirth day, tensions increased between the descendants of nomads living outside the dome and the domists living inside. Even though their ancestors made their own decision
yeah.
to live outside, the nomads began to claim the same possessions and rights as domists, resulting in free trade circulation between the two sides.
So I think the robots got a firmware update that means that they're like sentient or something like that. And some of them attacked us this morning, so.
A revolt turned into a war, which claimed hundreds of thousands of victims.
Jeebus.
It is during this conflict that domists named the outside people slummers, while they respectively started calling people living under the dome drummers. The overwhelming violence of those revolts still resonates to this day. No further rebellion involving all united slummers ever happened again.
Slave revolt? More like class war.
6 AR, Tridecium 5th, the Autarchism Day. Over the history,
We gotta learn
several
everything.
political models have succeeded one another. The longest running, a direct democracy involving several countries, was phased out after years of skepticism and a deep economic crisis. Resistance came from political grounds, who didn't want to believe there could be a better model. However, the vast majority of Atlasia citizens refused those debates. They believed politics to take a growing part of their free time and judged themselves unable and unwilling to decide.
Oh,
A
gross.
census survey was conducted, which clearly showed that political talks are harmful for humans' health. It was then decided that politics would be banned altogether.
This is supposed to be seen as bad,
Self-proclaimed
right?
government now makes the decisions for everyone. This way, no citizen has to worry about bigger state decisions in their day-to-day life. In addition to this, Atlasia became independent, cutting all remaining ties with nearby countries.
Like, we're supposed to feel bad about this, right? Like, I
Citizens
hope.
can focus on their own priorities. This freedom is what gave it the name Autarchism. I bet this controls the lasers. I bet this can.
Put the
I
thing
can't
in the
quite
thing.
Move it. Maybe I need to opt for a more brutal way.
Graff, are you sure this is the right way?
I mean, okay,
Yes, but
No buts.
okay.
One more to the collect.
Nobody stopped me. Nobody seemed mad about it. So,
I'm pretty sure this button deactivates the lasers, so I don't need it anymore.
oh, I could have thrown something at that. Okay, well,
Hey, look! There's some keyhole here.
you're right. I think something's written inside. CC, under STU seat.
Strange. You think this may be a clue?
Might be.
STU. Oh, the consciousness center. Under Stubot's seat.
Please don't.
What is human doing?
Aha! You found it? Yeah, a key.
Let's hurry back to the museum.
Oh. Like, we're supposed to feel bad about this, right? Like, we're supposed to be like, oh, they're fucking up, and this is bad. Like, I really hope the intention is not that we think that this is
keyhole
good.
with the-
Do you know what I mean? I really hope we're not supposed to be like,
2-to-1
this is
fits
great.
into the keyhole. Yep. Now what am I supposed to do?
I believe those ancient keys are meant to be turned one side or another.
I'll try.
Look!
Ah,
A panel moved right below the lock.
Does this help
H.
us?
I guess it's supposed to.
If we don't get to be drummers, we can pretty much forget getting married someday.
Well, in my case, it's not like anyone would pick me anyway.
Why do you say that?
oh
You
yeah.
know why? I'm an ugly mixed breed.
No, you're not. I mean, yes, you're a mixed breed, and I understand it's difficult, but you're a really nice person.
That's, you know, there's a lot of things in this game, and I gotta say, I really appreciate them. Why don't the two of you get married? Yeah, listen, the two of you can get married, and you just...
And the best friend I could ever hope for. I'm certain you'll find someone.
You think so? Huh. What about you?
Me?
Yeah. When you get to be a drummer, will you try having a family?
I didn't really think about it. My parentage is so broken that I can't even consider passing this failure on to any children. Besides...
That's too real.
What?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, and we know that apparently
An X on this...
Graff really doesn't like to be touched. F's in the chat.
I didn't expect you to hit the wall.
This bloodline ends with me.
Another major event happened during Anarchism Day, which was occulted by many news reportings.
Occulted?
The newly formed government almost ended prematurely when a group from the slums called Squealers attempted a coup. They claimed power in order to protest against the promise that robots would take a major role in the future, leaving many out of jobs. This attempt failed, however, and the new government quickly banned Squealers out of the country with the help of the militaries to avoid any further attempts. That was quite a harsh decision, but in retrospect, I can't really blame them. Those Squealers are quite the scum of our... Wait, that picture.
Oh. Hey.
Must be my imagination.
Hey, that's definitely that dude, and that's definitely Brok. That was definitely...
I wonder what caused this crack. 3030 AR, August 9th, the blackout.
Narc!
Unprecedented in modern history, a power failure occurred that day for a few minutes. This caused a huge number of problems.
Jobs are not something anyone needs if you give them the things to fulfill their needs and something to do. Fuck. Yeah.
The dome got cut off, which could have had dramatic effects, if not for the military tribots repelling slummers from trying to enter the drums. In addition, the tri-web went down. All citizens suffered from unpredictable
It's very
situations,
confusing to
ranging
me.
from getting stuck inside elevators to falling air cars.
It's very confusing to me that they're called domes, but then they're called drummers and they're referred to as the drums.
A few of those accidents led to drum citizen casualties, who shall always be remembered. A few accidents. Mom's name is listed below.
Okay, so let's interact with this thing, which I've very specifically been picking
The
over.
keys are all aligned on this keyboard. What's it for? I should take a closer look.
All right, so we got our text here.
Starting from the 9th century,
No democracy is bad for people, so we'll abolish everyone's involvement in government, but capitalism can't be questioned.
Society, as evidenced by all the cultural objects retrieved. Here is an ancient musical instrument we've carefully restored, according to the materials found in direct proximity of its remains.
So true. Okay.
Starting from the 9th century, here... I can't press here. There you go.
Oh, wait, hang on. Is it the order? Hang on. Okay, so D. Okay, so going left to right, right? So D, A, B. B is here. D, A, B. I gotta write this down. So D, A, B. H. We're missing letters though. We're missing all kinds of letters. H, F. We're missing quite a few.
What's this? I want maybe to hand. Those tribots are.
Yeah, but the numbers, yeah. Are the numbers? The numbers correspond to the other letters. I think. Hang on. How many spaces are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's too many. 11, 12, 13, 14? There's more than 14 spaces. And then we have these items that are supposed to go somewhere. I mean, theoretically, maybe not.
Restrictions we still suffer to this day.
Jalen, thank you for
It's different here. Was something there before?
thank you for voting for the wonderful control.
I'm worried about the.
I'm really looking forward to play that, let me tell you.
I can't. That seemed like a great idea. Hey.
You've noticed those weird blue symbols? They're pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, seems like an ancient language.
Must be important somehow.
I'll resume my.
Okay, I'm just gonna, that's,
I
hang
need
on,
more
wait.
time to.
Wait, I have a message. Oh, about the museum free day. That Rebirth Day exposition, it represents the country. Don't you think it lacks something important? Oh, the dome!
This should be good enough to replace the missing dome. Hey!
Oh. Oh.
I'm ashamed of myself for. People say that's because they haven't.
I'm escaping to the one place.
Happy AAPI Heritage Month to all my fellow heritage. My fellow agents. Penny, hello. Space. Saying hello. Shoutouts. Yo, shoutouts to Asian people.
Hobby.
Some of my favorite
So
people.
fancy.
Some of my favorite people. Penny, how the heck are you? Saint, how you doing today?
Isn't this screw?
I'm gonna unscrew the screwdriver.
It won't fit.
I'm gonna unscrew the
Wait,
screwdriver.
What? My screwdriver won't do. Obviously, there must be another.
Let's go talk to Shay. Doing pretty good this morning. Hell yeah, love that. Doing well enough.
Here.
I hope. Hello.
Closed. Darn.
I hope you can be doing good. I hope you can be doing better. You know? I hope you can be doing great. I had my first game in Titterpig last night, Penny. The Revolt exposition, don't matter. Use the parchment to. Oh, the parchment! Oh. It's mostly still getting used to waking up and having a full-time job. That's fair. That makes sense.
Just as I thought.
Okay. Played PF2E. Yeah, Heretic ran some Pathfinder 2E for us. You need a new Untail statue, Kitty. Where will you get one? Oh, I don't like the game calls me Kitty. Feels like the game is calling me Kitty, and I don't want that.
We haven't crossed anyone in this.
Yeah, everyone's hiding inside. You know, I'm kind of glad to be.
How so?
Well, you're kind of strong. I can't defend myself.
We need to get you run something soon.
This far.
I didn't realize.
I run fast.
I didn't realize that
being strong lies in your mind.
Y'all were doing games that's like essentially this is my first time running something.
Taller and sturdier than I could ever be.
So
sturdy? Am I? I guess those hard training sessions at the conch worked after all.
I hate the conch.
If a squealer shows his face,
I think
he's going down.
after I do Gubat Banwa They keep flirting. This is kind of flirty. I agree. This is kind of flirty. After I run Gubat Banwa for some friends, I want to do.
No one will mind without anyone to watch.
There we go. I'll do it in Titterpig. I'll do it in Titterpig so people can play something a little different.
The statuette fits in the slot.
We are now mean Heretic started it. My Learn With Me is into the odd this Thursday. Yeah, I saw that. And I was like, oh, hang on.
Must be important.
I was like, we learned something. Oh, there's a number and a letter. There's a number and a letter combination. The number is on the thing with the letter, and that tells me what order the letters go in. There we go. No longer vibrating. Listen, I got there. I got there. Okay. So now I need to get this screw. Oh.
Yes, the tip of that pyramid. And there you go.
Hell yeah. Okay. So, D is 1. G is 2. H is 3. Especially might need to say things by saying things like this rather than giving the solution. I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. It's I very much get the, oh my god, I see the solution. How are you not seeing the solution? I'm right there with y'all. I bet interactive chat makes it so much harder to solve puzzles. So there was a thing another streamer I know talked about. It's a thing called streamer brain. And it's just a thing that happens when you're streaming. You are just not as smart as you are normally. Like it literally is just a thing that happens. D, G, H. Nope. D, G, H, A, I, C, B, E, F. Pow!
What was that?
I've solved the final riddle.
Congrats, Graff. I knew you could do it. Back to the cons, shall we?
Okay, let's go.
Crushed it. We're the best. We're the best in the world.
Will this be enough to get our diplomas?
That checks out. TBH, streaming uses so much of your brain. Yeah, especially
Feeling in my guts again.
Especially when it's like you said, Penny, like trying to interact with chat and talk to people and be entertaining, you know? You're the best around. Now you get to live in the real society.
Pill shortage.
You get rights and food. You get protection from the pollution. I feel like breaking that bit will cost points. Probably had to throw the orb at the spot on the wall. I did wonder after he was like, oh, it looks like this controls the lasers. I was like, oh, it's probably, I probably was supposed to, you know, hit that with something.
Not much.
Being entertaining, I don't know her.
Goat cheese. I buy these for Graff.
Okay. See, now,
What? That's unusual.
see, I need, now I don't have the bills. I have all the money. I don't have the bills. I'm annoyed at myself.
A call. Someone I don't know. Hello?
I'm annoyed at myself. Hello?
I need your help urgently.
Birdman?
Hold on. Who are you?
Dr. Gherkin from the pharmaceutical factory. The Tribots have gone mad.
Of course they have. Can't Graff request Brok's money? Yes, but Graff can't go to a place to pay the bill, is the problem.
I swear they're after me.
A drummer. Huh. What do you need me for?
So, yeah, Graff can't go into the dome to access the thing to pay the bill.
Oh, Oh, can't I just explain when you're here?
Did we definitely find out that the commissioner is a robot? There's been a lot of implications.
Sorry, I'm already on an investigation.
There's been a lot of implications.
I'm the only one who could fix the situation in the slums.
Yeah,
Bill shortage?
yeah, not definitively, but it's like there's been a couple things that have made me as me, not necessarily the character, but me as me go, oh, that's he's a robot.
I can fix the pipe bills, but for this, I need to remain alive.
That's fair.
That's fantastic news. Well,
All right, let's go.
sure.
Let's go fight a bunch of robots.
It's my job. No other drummer would agree to accompany me to this.
Shay's obviously a time traveler too. Yeah, she said more things that are just like, this is you're absolutely a time traveler. This is what's happening. Sounds not a familiar mirror. There's definitely nothing about me that's been implied but never confirmed.
No offense.
Nope. It's a dump, all right. I just think you're overreacting. Just a little bit.
I'm not afraid of the slums inhabitants, but those bots, they're... Oh gosh, there's one in the corner, looking at me. I can see its shadow.
Why me, though?
I took the time to study your history in the last 10 minutes. You've got a track record for street fights. You sure can defend yourself.
I like the idea that this guy just went into the phone book and was like, give me a good fighter, and just called the first person he got.
I'm flattered.
Besides, you're the only one who replied to my calls.
Oh, this Batman.
Oh.
Please, I'm begging you.
See, it's important to note that I don't think we'd made any jokes about Penny being a furry in stream chat. And so what happened is Penny has brought the Penny is a furry joke from the Discord here now into chat, which is just a whole new vector.
How much do you want? 2,000 unis? 5?
Yeah, 5.
5?
Yes.
1,000?
It's Penny is not a furry, get it right. I think I said it correctly.
Okay. Make it 10 then.
Yeah, 10,000 unis, agreed. Let's go.
Deal.
Thank heaven.
Yeah, let's go.
Please hurry.
Let's
I'll be
go,
waiting for you in
fucking
front of the factory.
Richie Rich.
Oh, man. Just escorting that guy from one place to another and get 10 grand? Oh, this is exactly what I needed. A lead and money.
I'm so bothered that Graff has those bills. I'm so annoyed that Graff has those bills. Also, I totally let that guy die and that sucks. Sounds like a grand plan. Oh my god. This is why, listen, I want to throw this out there. This is why y'all should watch Saint. I don't know if you just gotta. This is what you get. This is what you get if you watch Saint. You get wonderful jokes like that. So if you haven't yet, so go give Saint a follow. Oh yeah, they're.
Let us through.
We have children. Don't let us die here.
Well, the pills.
I think I pun much more when I chat than when I stream.
We deserve to know what's happening.
That's yeah. I also think that's true, but still.
Break that entrance.
Oh hell yeah.
The situation is worse than I thought.
Hell yeah.
Focused on my own problems. I didn't realize everyone in the slums is suffering.
Stop.
Whoa, hey.
The cops.
Please, you must understand.
Violating the law. Stay away or be destroyed.
Yo.
I'm scared.
Do something for us. Inform the government.
Violating the law. Last warning.
What should we do?
3, 2.
I'm gonna go beat up these cops.
We can't fight them.
1.
Can't die like this. Hey, wait. Don't run away.
Oh, why didn't you give me the opportunity to fight the cops?
Target acquired.
Well, I'm not going if there's the slightest hope.
Yeah, get fucked. Let's go. I got this cool fuck you knife. I got this knife that very specifically says fuck robots on it. Yeah, idiot. Yeah, eat shit. Ow! Oh, I forgot to explode. I was the one who ate shit.
Man,
Brok's the superhero with the power of fists. It's a very specific knife.
Hopefully I don't get into more trouble for wrecking all these police spots.
Yeah, fuck those bots though. It's important to note those bots do want to like kill me because of the firmware update. Her Brok side especially pulls out a knife that only cuts rubber.
Please place your body over there.
That's a terrible way to play it. To say it. Purple drop.
Scan complete. User allowed.
All right, this is the last day that's gonna work. God, I could just go pay my bill. I could just go. Oh, I'm so sad. I've never. Ah!
Must be the factory.
I could have just gone and paid my fucking internet bill.
Hollow news of the day.
Dramatic chase on the highway. Yesterday, an individual stole an air car to persecute a bot, causing havoc in the process.
I wonder who would be stupid.
The last remotely related event in the drums goes back to 3030. Police investigator miraculously survived an air car accident while chasing a criminal.
I didn't remember this.
Oh, hell yeah.
A fix bot. It's stuck on that container. Must be used to repair that membrane. I have a feeling it's not doing its job.
Ow.
I don't have much luck with bot. A self-contained vegetation growth system. That noisy pump inside irrigates the roots of the plants. A hole in them. And
there's
here I thought
holes.
This side was a perfect.
What am?
I don't want to.
It feels like I'm supposed to do something with this, you know?
I guess this pipe brings water, food, and whatever the officer inside requests. Oh, and if there's toilets, the opposite.
Don't use the same pipe for that.
Hey, is someone there? Dr. Gherkin, I can see you. You can stop hiding in that corner.
It's me.
Oh, Mr. Brok. Sorry. I thought. Yikes!
What's going on?
The Tribots! They're coming!
What?
I hear them.
Oh, great. Another paranoid scientist. Come on, we gotta go.
No!
There's no... Oh, you think...
Artificial environment.
How?
Seems stuck in.
Okay. I need to use this fix bot to repair the holes. What do you? I have so many of these. There's got to be a way to repair the membrane, right? Take control. Oh, I have the remote control.
Nice.
Right. Oh my gosh, this is... Okay. This is ridiculous. I am silly, and that's fine. Boop. I'm glad this isn't timed. Hell yeah.
There you go.
Fixed it.
I took care of those terrible creatures.
Timed, fuck timed.
Right.
Finally.
The museum bit was timed.
Only one way. So this is where tox out pills are made. Where are the pipes to transport?
Those terrible oh my god.
Can we talk?
Oh,
Saint.
of course.
What's going on?
Is happening?
The pills shortage. I don't know much. The bots run the factory, and they started going crazy.
That was the game this time. Listen.
The pills all over the slums got damaged, so whatever's in stock wouldn't be transferred.
So this is all related, right? Like all those pipe pills don't just miraculously get damaged at the same time that the bots, you know, go haywire.
Been wondering have we met somewhere? I could swear I've seen you before.
That's possible. I worked with your wife.
Oh.
You did?
Of course. That was years ago, before I became part of, there's only one pharmaceutical company in this country after all.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Huh, yeah, listen, we got a little info.
It's technically complex. Only an expert like myself can fix them.
Obviously.
Every time we get a new little clue, every time we get a new little info, I'm like,
Tell me more about Leah.
Her abrupt passing was a shock. She was a very valuable asset. I hope her job didn't cause her demise.
What do you mean?
I'm not supposed to say. My contract has a non-disclosure agreement which covers...
Tell me, now!
Oh, I guess it's fine now. It's been almost 6 years, after all.
That's not how non-disclosure agreements work. Like, I'm excited, but I feel like we're gonna see Leah alive again. I think we're gonna time travel and somehow cause the accident in the first place.
Long before the accident, she made a discovery.
Or something like that.
What discovery?
I don't know. That's all she said in her message. It could have been anything. A breakthrough or a minor observation.
It's probably not a minor observation.
Who knows? After all, her job was to find stuff. Unfortunately, I think the secret died with her.
Why is this the first time I've heard about that?
If you time travel, maybe you can save that guy you failed to save. Oh, maybe.
After the city power shut down, all data was lost, including this message. I only remember this after the investigation. It didn't seem so important.
It seems very important, my guy.
We'll talk more after we're done, Doctor.
But I don't know anymore.
I said we will.
It seems important. Like...
I'll be around.
Stay close.
All right, let's go.
I wonder who would...
For sure.
Oh, Okay, that's not what I meant to do, but... Where do we have to go? Protect him through the slums?
More bots.
Oh no, what do we do?
You hide. You hide, I'll go...
That pipe pill, right?
I'll go fight him.
Hey, metal brains, my fist.
Idiotic.
Hell yeah. Ah, jeez. Oh, jeez, come on. Jesus Christ. Okay, I was dodging.
The fat croc no longer rocks. Time to report and get our reward.
I was dodging. That's bullshit.
More.
What do we do?
I'm gonna. Matt, are you gonna fight him again? Yeah, I'm gonna fight him cause fuck him. Yeah, hey, eat shit. Oh, I'm glad I ran away. I forgot he exploded. Game over. Ass kicked. Hey, I almost died, but I got him.
Hey, Doc. I could watch you duck and cover all day, but we can't stay here that long.
I love that that was held for misogyny. That's very funny.
Oh!
That's very funny.
Good job. Now, let me do my part.
message.
Oh, I got a message. I meant the sound effect, but I would get why. Yeah. It's just the... Don't trust that guy!
Oh my. That pipe peel is in a disastrous state.
Squealers, most likely. I bet they learned about the shortages and tried to steal as much as possible.
Fortunately, only external damage.
I love don't trust that guy.
Mr. Brok, why a detective?
I thought you read all my history.
Just the automod being sensitive.
Only what can be found in
It happens.
administrative camera records and other tracking.
Like I caught it the other day. It's, yeah, something that you're like, all right, listen, I get you, but also...
Just figured there'd be some business. There ain't that many investigators in the slums. Why the question?
I just like to talk when I'm nervous.
Makes sense.
Ask me questions, please. I don't like the silence.
Okay, I can't though.
I'm done.
Great news. Let's move on then.
I'll be right behind you.
Who the whomst? Oh, that's the person from before.
Will this man cause trouble?
Yes.
Of course he will.
What should we do then?
Yes, boss. Uh-huh. How you doing with those little brats? Those spoiled kids are clueless. Okay. I'll stay around.
Hang on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, who is you?
I am the terror who kicked your butt last night.
Don't interrupt him during the phone call, because then the boss will know there's something with the phone call, you know?
What a wimp.
Mr. Brok, drones?
No.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Right. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh, I'm just gonna go ham on him. I didn't realize I had like a special meter over there.
Hopefully that was the last one.
Those lasers do
I
damage.
need to be sure of things like that. What if...
Come on, Doctor. We got work to do.
Oh...
Yeah, come on. Do your job. Is this open?
Grand openings.
I wonder what that's gonna be.
RJ!
You know this policeman?
Yeah. With him around, that place is safe.
All right. I'll be over there fixing the pipe pill then.
Hey, pal.
Got your job back?
Yeah, hacker reconsidered.
No, I'm glad.
Good.
I intended to convince him, but you beat
Oh.
me to it. Huh?
I just got a message.
Another message.
He's lying about himself. Do your job, but be
I
careful.
need to clear that up. Who's sending me these? You don't look well.
No pill.
Oh, should have guessed. Hold on a bit. The doctor here is fixing the pipe pills. You should be able to get one soon.
Good.
Oh, man. In the meantime, I'd like to have a word to your boss. May I enter?
Yeah, you're a client now.
Nice.
I don't know why I want to come in here and talk to him, but
Mr. Detective? I have to warn you, I'm pretty busy right now.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
What's going on with those darn bots?
The Tribots?
yeah. Here's you got to know.
Tell me you're not aware. Since this morning, they've made countless attacks on people. I can't even count how many I've put into pieces.
like 10.
You should know better than calling them tin cans.
Very funny.
I'm serious.
So you haven't heard anything?
Not the slightest. But I'll be on the lookout.
Any info on what caused that pill situation?
I wish.
Oh, I could ask about the messages. That makes sense.
Faster. At this rate, I'll be out of dough before the end of the week. And clients, too. Oh, one more day and they'll drop like flies.
We gotta do something. With your competence and all your doodads, surely you can investigate.
Hell yeah, doodads.
Don't think I haven't tried. I've searched all over the tri-web. Zip. Nada.
I should have guessed. Nothing replaces an investigation in the field. Someone's sending me messages from an unknown number.
Can you hack my
Find out
phone?
who this is.
Straight to the point, eh? That's easy as pie. 1,000 unis should do it.
I don't have time for this.
Give it to me on credit.
Or I might turn your pretty face into mashed potatoes.
Damn. That's
okay,
rude.
Okay, no need to get upset over spare change. I'll put it on your tab.
Sure.
Good.
That's what we'll call it.
Okay, found it.
So, who is it?
I can't tell you.
What?
Confidentiality. The key word in this profession. It's a matter of trust between me and my client. She specifically...
She? Come on, pour it out.
My professional ethics strictly forbid from revealing her name. But I guess it's okay to tell you a few things about her request.
So you're working with her.
2 days ago, she asked for a few searches and to notify her of updates related to a few topics.
Which ones?
Here's the list. The government, various statistics over the past year.
Too bad Brock's professional ethics don't stop him from punching and kicking anyone getting in his way.
Some journalist message inbox. Finances from pharmaceutical companies, in particular tox out pills.
Well. If I believed in coincidences.
And the whereabouts of a man named Sin.
Sin?
Yeah, a Roo who lived in the drums.
Oh, he's a kangaroo. That kind of makes
No
sense.
doubt. That's him.
I've learned over time to analyze emotional states. Helps a lot with affairs.
Punching, kicking, getting in his way is part of his professional ethics.
She tried hard to cover it, but she seemed pretty worried about the man.
Sin. I wonder.
Hope you're satisfied. Now shoot.
Why?
Huh? He's barely breathing. The pollution must be affecting him. Oh, the situation's getting critical. Hey, doctor, come. What? Where the heck is he? Oh
no!
I had a feeling this mission wouldn't go well. With RJ at death's door and the scientist out there alone, I have 2 emergencies on my plate. What should I do?
I mean, I gotta go after the doctor. I gotta go after the doctor because if I don't go after the doctor, RJ's as good as dead. If we don't, if we don't get the tox out pills working again, it doesn't matter what's up with RJ. But I'm going to take my morning break because it's about 10:30, so it's morning break time. So we'll be back at this. Like I said earlier, I'll go over our big awesome news. First thing is that we're gonna have a surprise stream tonight, featuring Brian, Jalen, and myself. We're gonna be playing Redfall because it's gonna unlock on Game Pass this evening at 8 p.m. EST. So whenever stream normally ends for you, 7 hours after that, it's on the Twitch schedule if you want to figure out your local time. We're going to be checking that out as soon as it unlocks. I'm very excited. And on Friday, we're going to start playing a bunch of demos from Ludinaricon. I'm going to be playing them Friday, Monday, and then Wednesday of next week. I'm really looking forward to all of that. You ruined the surprise? It's on the schedule. It's not a surprise. But yeah, so I'm really excited about all that. I'm going to go walk Josie, get some water, do all that stuff. I'll be back in a little bit. Don't go anywhere.